know.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice to the team during the timeout. Here we go.
Here's James, and that'll be 2 free throws.
That was actually a big miss. I can't make my free throws with LeBron.
What?
Oh no.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. And take a look at Jamison, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And there are a bunch of rookies who look like they have very good careers ahead of them.
Well, that would be the indication so far. I mean, they contributed to their teams instantly at the start of the season.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Jamison in at the 2-guard spot. Young's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. There's a lot of expectations, high expectations when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself and the #1 pick. And so for me, I looked at it as, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight. And I was honored to be picked #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Now, here is Young. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the middle, here's Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The pass to Collins. Now the dish to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Caldwell Pope against Jamison. Young with no one around. Here's Collins. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. He said they have to come after LeBron James in waves and build a wall between him and the bucket. And that's easier said than done, guys.
Thank you, David. Young taking his time here. Another miss by Young.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Portis, the pass to Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Paul dishes to Davis. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. LeBron kicks to Davis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Young. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Passes it to Collins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Anthony Davis.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Now Jamison, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Second chance shot, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Mavericks.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
It's one of those games where home court played a big role. There might have been a different result if they were in their home building.
Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. LeBron James on the wing. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Inside. Shoots from the block. In deep. Hunter drops it in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. Back to Paul. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Young passes to Portis. Jamison against Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Here's Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got 7 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Knocked loose. Now, here's Hunter. Covered by LeBron, and that one is good. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Paul kicks to James. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Paul trying to get open is Kuzma. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Hawks trail by 3. Now the pass to Davis. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now, here is Young. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Now just a 1-point Laker lead. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Watford following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Caruso. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A floater. Here's Ntilikina. And the rejection by Collins.
An established defender at a young age. Collins has the timing and the reach to block shots.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Collins grabs the miss. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Ntilikina. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
So explosive moving towards the basket. Ntilikina is terrific at getting into the lane.
Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Ntilikina looking it over. Kicks it to Reddish. And there it is for him. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Lakers call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Here's Watford. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Los Angeles with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. It's stolen by Reddish. Unloads. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Caruso. His last outing, he had 8 points. Trains the three-pointer. Caruso's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Collins. Over Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight of the break.
Here's Ntilikina. Larry Nance making his last shot. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up on the wing. Shot by Collins, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Clarkson passes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Atlanta. From downtown, finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Pass to Caruso. Fires from deep. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got his second basket of the night.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Lawson's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus All's checked in for Collins. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Reddish has got 6.
Now 3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
In the corner, Cook with it. And it's off from three-point range. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And he makes that one. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. They swipe it. Fast break. Here we go. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Down low, here's Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. Both free throws good from Nance. Here's Ntilikina. Got it off in time, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Atlanta. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Yeah.
Frank Ntilikina has established himself as a legit defender. He spoke about his mindset.
Defense is 80% of will and 20% ability. So you try to stop the player in front of you and you try to deny him to score the basket. That's just the challenge, and that's what I love in this part of the game.
A young player with an advanced understanding of defense, and his length gives him an edge.
And his defense is something he enjoys. If he can put it all together at both ends, he's a player you can build around.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. Larry Nance out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Cook in at the point guard position. The Lakers with the ball. Following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. Lawson defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate, he was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Hawks leading. Lawson outside. The pass to Reddish. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thornton for 3. It's good from long range. Thornton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Passes to Cook. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Cook's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Lawson right side. Shoots from 14. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Cook, the pass to Osman. It's stolen by Reddish. To the inside, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Osman, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lawson outside. Pass to Reddish. Lets it fly from 18. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Davis throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Thornton kicks to Lawson. Now here's Thornton. Defense is right there. Back to Lawson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Now here's Davis, guarded close. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Osman missing. Atlanta leading by 4. The pass to Reddish. Again, the Hawks score.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Now here is Davis. He's covered closely. And it's Davis with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Portis, the pass to Hunter. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 4. Caruso kicks to Davis. And another basket for the Lakers.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So for the Hawks, Jamison's checked in. Young is subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gasol. LeBron comes in for Jetty Osman. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Quinn Cook. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Los Angeles, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. That ties it up. And 11 points for LeBron.
Oh, James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect it.
Pass to Portis. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for Davis. Knocked away.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Paul after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Bounce pass from Paul. And they double up Davis. Great D that time from Portis. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. A shot by Reddish, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Kuzma, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. John Collins, he's checked in for Portis. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. And some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Atlanta calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Here's Reddish. That one misses. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Davis. Paul for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good from outside. Lakers shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. And Davis can't get it to go. Hawks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Down low, here's Jamison. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Paul outside. The three. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jamison against Caldwell Pope. The 11-footer, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's LeBron. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. James outside. Launches a 3. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Paul against Young. Here's Jamison. Another miss by Jamison.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. The Lakers making a switch here. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Young passes to Ntilikina. Collins with it. Over Davis. Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game. Watford, that's good.
He knew he had that one. I mean, when he's got the open 3, he's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
Pass to Young. Collins trying to break free. They get it back. Basket counts. Collins has got 14 points for the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Caldwell Pope outside. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Lakers working the ball around now. He can't get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Right side, Jamison. Over Caldwell Pope. And Collins is right there. 16 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Davis. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Davis surveying the 4. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Young, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's Davis. 20 points for him. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Davis has got 22.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, tight game. What do you think your team is doing out there so far?
We played okay. You know, we didn't defend as well as we needed to. They made a run. It's a good team over there, but just got to keep the pressure on.
We'll see if the execution holds up. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Jamison in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's LeBron. Kuzma inside. Working on Collins. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Paul. Kuzma outside. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And it's James missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the pass to Young. Portis trying to free himself. Young's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jamison against Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. Pass to Portis. To the left wing. Hunter with it. Working on James. Hunter no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. James right side. Caldwell Pope outside. Paul for 3. But they get it back. Davis the pass to Paul. Here's Kuzma. And that one goes long. Now Jamison. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And LeBron throws it down.
And you got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. We'll see Webb. Chris Paul can make some fancy passes every so often, but he's considered a great passer for making the right pass at the right time.
Yeah, Kevin, and you know it always doesn't have to be about the no-look pass. I mean, Paul is effective by making simple, fundamental passes and keeping his turnovers down. As impressive as his assist totals are, they are even more incredible when you put them up by his low turnover numbers.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Trae Young. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. From deep. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers lead by 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 16. Jamison against Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. You just need to calm down, play their game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Collins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Collins checked in for Anthony Davis. Nance comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Cook subbed in for Paul. Here's Caruso. Collins passes to Nance. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Young leading the break.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Passes it to Hunter. Young left side. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Powell. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good this year.
It's his first trip to the line. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he can't hit the second.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up until those.
Cook, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Hawks trail by 16. Thornton with it. Outside Portis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. Corner shot. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 17 now.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And they double up LeBron. To the paint. Here's Caruso. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Thornton. After the basket by Los Angeles. Hunter, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-6 run. The
wow! Nice! Oh, you love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Thornton passes to Powell. Poked loose. Right wing. Lawson from outside. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Here's Cook. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Reddish. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And they double up LeBron. Here's Caruso. He's got 11. Back to James from about 19 feet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. LeBron's got 19 points.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. Now, here's Reddish. 17 points in the game.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And here is LeBron. He's got 19. And they double up LeBron. Here's Caruso.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Inside, Reddish. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 21 points in the game.
It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
That's when the double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding the player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
Here's Ntilikina. He has 5. Here's Reddish. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Clarkson kicks to Caruso. Here's Watford. Offensive rebound. There's the pass to Caruso. Now Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron. Pass to Watford. Over Reddish. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Watson the pass to Ntilikina. James covering. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Watford. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. LeBron is doubled. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And it's blocked. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Clarkson. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 8 here in the quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 16.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for LeBron. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Hunter. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Clarkson. And the 3 off target. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 19. Softly drops in the floater. Ntilikina's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a deft player. Give Ntilikina a little breathing room, and he is going to knock down that floater.
Here's Caruso, and he connects with the jumper.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ntilikina. The teardrop falls in. Ntilikina's got 9.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time, Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Collins. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside, Jamison. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 9. Reddish's shot is good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
23 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Caruso. Here's Clarkson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope out there with Chris Paul. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Portis can't get it to go.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Kuzma finds Davis, and he's good on the 3-ball. Davis has got 29 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Portis. Now here's Jamison. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass?
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. And that one falls for Collins. Lakers leading by 15. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Collins against Kuzma. Passes it to Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense. And guys, this is becoming the story of the second half. Missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shot.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Kuzma. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Can't shake Kuzma, even when you try to get physical with him. he maintains his focus. And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now the wide open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
But defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter. His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Davis. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hunter dishes to Jamison. Portis against Davis. In the corner, it's Hunter. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Here's Paul. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Inside, Young with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell, and Jamison with a nice bucket inside.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
And the Lakers call time here. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
And Paul gets it to go in.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Knocks it loose. Los Angeles leading by 15. The drive by James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Jamison against Caldwell Pope. Jamison the pass to Young. Hunter with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for the Hawks, Jamison!
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 15. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. The shot's good. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Paul against Young, and there's the pass to Hunter. Portis trying to free himself. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. 16 points for DeAndre Hunter. Los Angeles leading by 14. Kuzma finds Paul. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Young. In the corner, it's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Collins kicks to Young. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's Davis with the jam.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. It's Young on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Pass to Kuzma. LeBron outside, uncovered. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 18. Jamison kicks to Young. And the three ball is good.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Paul passes to LeBron. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Over to the wing. Paul for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Lakers leading by 15. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Davis dishes to Paul. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 10 points for Chris Paul.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now Young. Dishes it to Collins. The tray. Young's shot is off.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
The Lakers rebound. Pass to Paul. To the inside. Kuzma cans the 12-footer. And the Lakers lead by 19.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Portis. Collins against Kuzma. Collins passes to Hunter. Rocket 6. Drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got 9 points here in the second half. Lakers leading by 16. Now the pass to Kuzma. Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here is Young. Pass to Portis. He kicks it to Jamison. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. James with it. Out to the right wing. Ball finds Kuzma. Goes back up. And it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 37.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Portis. He dishes it to Hunter. Collins trying to break free. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Count it.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And here's Jamison. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now, here's Collins. Here's Reddish. Jamison with the basket on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got his third assist on the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes it to Paul. Takes the three. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here is Young. Fires top of the key, and again, it's Atlanta.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's James. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope finds Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Nance is checked in. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Portis. Back to Jamison. Three-pointer. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now, here's Portis. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Tries again. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers going the other way now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And James throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Young outside. Collins passes to Portis. And stolen by Kuzma. Paul finds Nance. Now here's James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.